So, I wanted to talk to you because I feel like you have the scariest power.
Rose?
Because you, the person that you nominate doesn't get a seat. So,
Right.
theoretically, the person that you nominate should be the target, not a pawn.
True. I agree.
So, do you have anyone?
No, I have no idea. I didn't want this.
We have to be like strategic about who we nominate to like get voted out versus flytrap.
That's the thing. We have to work in conjunction with whoever buys the flytrap.
I feel like it's gonna be Brody.
Probably. Because he just got 2 seats too. So he almost has the most power. Because we almost have to listen to what he says so he doesn't flytrap us. But he also didn't say who he was going to flytrap, which is fair.
Yeah. And I did hear a rumor that you and Brady were targeting each other, but then I heard that that's debunked.
Okay, Brady, I'm not targeting you. I'm over this rumor.
Okay. She will chat later.
We're good.
I don't know, I want to work with you because I think that someone had passed to me earlier that you were worried that people were going to be nervous about how you were perceived. And I just want you to know, I do not perceive you in any negative way. And I think that you're smart and you did well. And I don't think people would expect.
I don't think they would expect this.
And so that's why I would love to eat ears for you.
Same.
You would love to eat ears for me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But I just wanted to touch base with you first before I even try to politic with them.
Yeah.
Anything. And I don't feel scared with them, but I think Brody promised a lot of people safety if they gave him first. And people are going to lie and say they gave him first even if they didn't. Maybe everyone gave him first. I don't know. But I just want to talk to him and be like, I kept my end of the deal.
Yeah.
And wishing I don't know the angle yet. But yeah, I just want to throw that out there.
Okay.
Season 4 first. And then maybe season 2 next. I don't know. I'm fine with anyone not me.
Grouping by the seasons is so immature and not all stars.
I get that.
But if they're gonna do that to themselves, then I'm gonna let them.
Yeah, and I think those 4 people, the 4th season, they're gonna stick as tight as they can. They know.
Brady,
What?
Brady, I'm not targeting you. I'm over this rumor.
Okay. She will chat later.
We're good.
Anyway.
Who's giggling?
Hi.
Hey.
Congrats on winning it.
I love you. I make
That's the sign from you.
I make so many other
Oh wait, is anyone in there?
No.
Yeah, why don't y'all go in the room?
There's guys in here.
Yeah, it's a little smelly.
It'll be okay. I just don't know who the target is. I don't know.
So who's who? You're Rose.
I remember it was Maddie Sunflower. Brody got 2 seats. Claire's immune, and Thomas is tulip.
Okay. So you just put up 1. Maddie puts up 2.
Yep.
Um,
This sucks because this round is crazy, so we haven't had any time to actually make any alliances. Like, I know that we talk, and like, we're good, and I know that we're talking now, and I assume that we're gonna be good, so I'm not putting up either of you. I know that for sure.
okay. I don't know what Maddie's doing because I haven't really talked to
I
her.
don't either. I'm just gonna go down the list of who I trust the least, and they're probably gonna be the person nominated, if I'm honest.
I
I feel
swear.
like Maddie, I don't know. She can do a lot with her nominations
Sunflower.
because they get a seed. Like at this point, seeds are so essential. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't want to get fly trapped, like some people are gonna go to be the fly trap holder.
Yeah.
Not me though.
I wish
Not me.
if Flytrap wasn't this round, that would be fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
But
Double limb first night.
yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to whatever I assume Brody wants. Do y'all have anyone in mind? I know it's probably like you don't, or do you?
All I've heard is like the only people I feel like I think I talked to you a little bit. Maybe I did talk to you, or maybe I talked to you. I don't know who I talked to.
I've talked to you.
But I feel like consistently it's been like the season 4 movies, and then like Brody are the only people who got through it attention.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even like, we need to take them out. It's just like, hey, have you guys noticed this? Have you guys heard people talking about
Yeah.
this? But like, I just want to make it through the round.
Yeah.
That is how I am.
I need to talk to people. I'm not putting either of you up.
Well, I'm not going to keep you. I just wanted to say congratulations.
Thanks.
And
But I hope y'all know, like, I do want to work with y'all this game.
Yes.
Like, I hope that's why I'm like, I don't need to talk to y'all because I know I want to work with y'all. But I'm glad that we are talking so I can at least say that out loud. If you hear anything, please come and tell me.
Yeah, I'll
'Cause,
let you know.
I don't fucking know what to do with this.
I really need to go talk to Maddie because I feel like I've barely talked to her next week.
I would just be careful that the person you nominate as well just doesn't have a lot of seeds. Because they could, get
Well,
revenge.
You don't give seeds, sunflower gives seeds. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the nominations. I'm worried about the fly trap.
Yeah. You worried like you'll be a target because you had
Me, no.
Okay.
It's basically whoever Brody says, I assume, unless everyone can pull seeds against him.
I think everybody knows Brody wants the fly trap.
But he just got 2 seeds, plus a third for being in the top. So he has 3.
Yes, 3. Okay. But we have to.
I know. But Brody wasn't in that.
I know.
But do you think that they will also...
So I think like just us, all of our seeds combined together. I mean, me and Abiel didn't get an extra seed.
Right.
Bad.
We need to go... Let's talk to them.
So that's a big number.
That is a big number. Who's in that? Me, you, Shakira, Patrick, Meredith,
And Abiel.
and Abrielle.
That's 6 people, all pulling our seeds. Everybody knows Brody wants the fly trap. That doesn't mean he was kidding.
Right. You need to be in a room. We need to get all of them together.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
going
gonna...
with Meredith and Abiel.
I would be so close to Meredith.
Yes. We are good.
Yeah.
With them, they still are on.
Yeah.
So I wanted to check that you're still good. Like, it's been a long time since we all talked together, but
Yeah.
that's still like at the priority of my mind.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah. Same. Which is why I need to get a clear answer from Brody because he wouldn't tell me. I mean, I asked. I was in a room. Of course, it's not going to tell me.
Okay. Well, I know you have a lot of people to talk to.
Yeah.
We can
I'm not nominating you. I know
I'm
that.
very worried because of being a winner and being everybody hates Greenhouse 4 right now. So
Apparently, which
Yeah.
I don't get.
I keep hearing apparently. I haven't heard anyone directly say it. but
Yeah.
They wouldn't say it to me.
I
So.
need to talk to Lost too.
Yeah. Okay. Good luck, buddy. You're doing great.
No. Okay.
So I was telling him they're gonna push for us to put. I feel like I need to put one of those 3 boys up. Not that I want to, but I feel like just out of necessity of the landscape of the game and to not draw red flags.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is your thought process? We would have to put someone.
Playing into we need to talk to. Brody might be calling the shot this round because of the fly trap.
Here's the thing. I just told her this. If one of us gets nominated, 2 of us, we're going to collect for the fly trap. And the target, this is Ross's idea here. The target would be Thomas because he's who started the thing. And he's so well connected and everything.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
With that being said, whoever you nominate does fit
SE.
a seat.
But we're eliminating 2 people too. So if we all pull the fly trap, we're leaving 2 people sitting. We're leaving 2 season 4 sitting ducks. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
I
think.
I need a logistics clarifying question. So like, let's say we put up people and then they go for the fly trap. Does that make everything null and void for that round? And then we
It's
do
after.
another green. No, it's after.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
They said that earlier. It's after. And if the person that gives the fly trap
You're right,
voted out,
he did
they
say
pass it.
He did say that. Okay.
What I was going to say to you too, whoever you guys decide is the real target, you should nominate so they don't get a seat. That's
Right.
I
I don't know. The only the only person that I am like haven't had like a true like really great conversation with that's felt genuine, and I don't want you to play into the narrative, but was Brady. But I don't want you to have to play into that narrative and then draw a target on your back because I feel like that might not be the best thing for you right now.
I can't put him up.
No, yeah,
that makes sense for you.
and
I have no problem.
no, that's fine.
I mean, I'm just saying you could potentially put him as your second nominee
I would obviously I need to talk
Yeah,
to
yeah.
every you know.
Not pushing that, but
No, of course.
It sounds like we need to talk to Ross. Ross is a key player right now
he is.
because I think I know where he's at, and I want to see y'all.
Absolutely.
I'm with-
If you want to save us, I'm gonna be frank. I don't think you can nominate any one of us.
I can't.
Like, I know that sucks, and it is gonna hurt your game with some people. But if that's the case, you want to roll with us. In that sense, you just have to flip on those people, and that's
Right, which is why we all need to get in a room together and
We
make sure
do.
that we have the numbers to do this.
Well, here's the thing. I've heard other people, this is one-on-one conversations, that said they want to work with at least me.
Mhm.
And by that, Brady was one of them. You were one of them. What's her name? Happy was one of them. Narrative was one of them. So
Those are the people I want to work with. Right, right.
Yeah, that part.
I don't necessarily want to work with Brady either. He
But
just
he's
gets
an
stuck.
extra. If he's an extra
He's a
right now, he's pulling everybody.
And
Do you think that we can get everyone in one spot at one time?
doubtful.
Doubtful, especially because if we are both in the same spot with a bunch of people, that's going to draw, I feel like, a lot. I mean, I get we need to, but both people that are nominating with a huge group, I mean,
Yeah. It
But
was,
it's really one of these thing that, of course, we need to talk to the person.
we did do that last season, and somehow they didn't know.
So our goal is to make sure that we have enough seats for the fly trap. I've got 2. Adriel has 2. You have 1.
Between the guys or the people in season 4, there's 4 seats.
If we can buy the fly trap and make sure none of y'all are nominated, that is ideal.
I'm gonna pitch to Abby to try to collect the fly trap. Because she has 2 seats that I can get. I'm not gonna tell her about the fly trap. I'm gonna ask her
Every
if she
she's with the seats. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get, because I think she trusts me.
Mhm.
So maybe we can be in a room together. Feel it out.
Yeah.
And then say, I talked to Shane, do you want me to go get him or something like that?
Yeah.
It's weird when people aren't looking for us.
You guys,
no, I think they realize we're in a conversation and so they're.
you guys should divide and conquer
I
and
agree.
talk to the people.
And then
And I'm gonna try to tell them to talk to you as well, or like look for you.
yes.
Um,
And just tell them, like,
Like
a code word.
this stays like shush.
obviously. Yeah.
A code word.
I don't know. Or like fucking donuts at the end. I don't know. Songbird or blueberry. I don't fucking care. But my goal this round is to make sure no one from season 4 goes.
And right now, I think it's evident that Thomas and Shakira are coming for season 4. And I think that they've done a very good job at getting everyone talking about it. And I think it's time we start getting other people talking about them. So what I just did is, between you and me,
Thank you.
This is good.
all right, this is too many people are talking about season 4. We need to flip this
Shane and
script.
Maddie don't necessarily want to boot you guys, but they feel obligated.
That's what I'm talking about. I just told Ava and Patrick, I said, y'all don't tell anyone this, keep it under wraps. But I heard Shakira mention Claire and Maddie. That did not happen.
Mhm.
We need to get other people talking about other targets because right now no one's talking about other targets.
I would
Thomas is
I want them to go with the budget.
me too.
I'm gonna start pitching to get seats, and I will just take that break if you want.
Okay, but the other misinformation is that you heard in passing that Shakira mentioned Maddie and Claire. Because if we get those two pissed off at them, because right now they're all talking about us being a target, and it could be we just want to go with the house. We need to get them talking about other targets.
Yeah.
So we heard Shakira, and do it in a way. Guys, don't tell anyone this, but I heard Shakira did mention Maddie and Claire. If we can get that circulating, then at least there's other targets out there.
Do we say that to Claire herself?
I'm gonna tell Claire,
Okay.
but I'm gonna tell you can't tell anyone else, and then she's gonna tell other people.
Cool.
Okay, and we'll all start working on getting seats. Let's do this.
Cool. Keep this on the DL, obviously. Obviously, everyone's looking to put up Shane, or not Shane, Ross, me, and Gavin. That's what people are telling Shane and Maddie they want. Damn. They don't want that. Like,
What do they want?
they haven't figured out exactly who they're looking to target. They just don't want one of us three to, or they don't want all 3 of us up there, most importantly, but they also don't want one of us to go here necessarily. And I think they may be looking towards targeting some of season 3 or some of season 1. They haven't really solidified which one they feel better about.
Is there any sort of? Because I was just talking to Ross, and he was making really valid points, and I feel really good about pretty much all of y'all.
Mhm.
You specifically, because we're chill.
SOS.
Yeah, SOS guy. Yeah, we have. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. SOS.
But am going to like do what I can without like overstepping to try and make sure that it's definitely at least not y'all three. And Maddie thinks she might have to nominate one of us three just to kind of appease.
Yeah, which is fair.
And I think whoever she does nominate, I know Birdie wants Flytrap, but whoever she does nominate, if she does, they're gonna go for Flytrap out of us three. And I'm gonna talk to Birdie about it because at this point he's not a target for me. If I go up, and obviously you're not, and I guarantee no one he's close with would be a target for me. Haven't figured out who. I'm literally gonna have to pull up everyone's names and start crossing out things, but I don't know 100% where.
I mean, I feel good hearing that from you because it makes me think that your situation, or as a season, your situation is a lot more
We
right.
didn't even fucking talk to each other until after we after
All
they
got up
talked.
there.
And then we're like, okay, everyone's fucking targeting us. We have to at least talk somewhat because they're expecting.
Yeah, because like perception is reality in this game, and so it's good that y'all are like kind of like working together because y'all are 4 people. That's a lot of numbers
Yeah.
to just like throw out for fun.
Yeah.
And it's not in the best interest of everyone.
Mhm.
Probably not in the best interest of the 2 people in power. Probably in the best interest of the people that didn't win power.
Objectively, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Regardless, I don't think I'm touching a single person from your season.
Lily, Jess, and Birdie.
Yeah, no.
We're like the most fractured season ever. Everyone's talking about these season issues. I'm like, our season's so.
Y'all don't even look as a group.
Exactly.
To be honest.
Exactly. But I'm glad we had this talk.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Yeah.
Feel a lot better now.
Okay, so you have immunity.
Yes.
Right.
And I took that because we made an agreement in that room that whoever got nominating power would not nominate anyone in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said I didn't really want to be in the greenhouse in the first place because of the whole people think I'm a threat thing. And so since he is basically useless other than being cute, I will take that and let y'all decide the powers
Sure.
from there.
Okay. Did y'all talk about like any particular target area? Like
Brody,
I am like surprised by
the results.
a little bit,
Me too.
specifically Brady in the bottom.
Yeah.
Abrielle makes sense because she was talking about
She
how
was
she didn't
saying,
want to be
yeah.
on it. Then Brady's a question mark. Gavin's then next, and then Ava. But then like Dylan ended up way at the top.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering where I'm missing a conversation.
Dylan ended up in my middle just because he and I hadn't spoken. So I was like, I don't want to give you a
There
top
is a
5.
June bug that may attack you.
Oh great.
So I was like, I don't want to give you a top 5. But I picked my bottom based on who had seeds already.
Yeah.
And he didn't. So
That's fair.
he ended up middle of the road for me.
Did Brady have seeds? Is that why he's in the bottom? I don't know why I'm so
he
fixated
didn't.
on him. Just
He
like
didn't. No,
shocked.
I don't. He's the only one. He's the one I was surprised that was in the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. So do Maddie and who's nominated? Who else?
Shane.
Maddie and Shane.
No, we basically, Thomas did a good job of talking them into taking the nominating power because he said, like, Shane and Maddie will be able to come out of this more unscathed than Thomas, Claire, or Brody will with nominating.
It's not wrong.
And they went with it. They said, like, they asked, they're like, do y'all have any targets? Brody wants Flytrap. I think everybody knows that.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a target.
And he has seeds.
He didn't say who it was. Yeah, he didn't say who his target was, but he has a target, and no one told them the target otherwise. And we were like, "This is a good chance for y'all to, like, we don't need to be involved in this decision with you, basically."
Okay. Cool. Everybody's out here is just kind of like waiting to hear what was happening in there. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of that conversation was Brody asking if we're okay with him getting Flytrap, and then getting Maddie
so
and Shane.
he's got 2-3 seeds now.
Yeah. And then getting Maddie and Shane to be good with nominating.
Okay. Damn, how are you feeling? Well, so you're immune. Are you immune from the Flytrap?
No. But
Of course.
the only thing that's shaking me up is right before they announced the rankings, Shane came to me and he was like, I'm putting you in my top 3 because I think you're going to want to be in the greenhouse. And I was like, why? And he was like, your name has come up several times because of your connections with people, with Brody, with Ross, with Like, he was saying that.
I think I'm talking to the wrong people. I
Yes.
literally have not heard your name. Or people, you know what I actually think it is? People are scared to talk to me about you.
Yeah. Well, I need to talk to Lily and Jessica because those are the ones that he said he thinks.
We're talking
said-
about you.
Yeah.
Weren't you trying to start, like, didn't you talk to them about girl power? Wasn't
Yeah.
that them?
It wasn't them with you, but I talked to Lily about
So,
it. I didn't
yeah.
talk to Jessica about it, but Jessica and I had a good conversation, so, like, I need to.
Yeah. Okay.
I originally didn't even want to be in the greenhouse because I feel like people are perceiving my reputation as a threatful one, and I didn't want to prove that. I got there, and I took this, which is basically rendered useless because we agreed that we wouldn't nominate each other, and this isn't immunity from flytrap. But I still am glad that I ended up there because right before they revealed the rankings, Shane came to me and said he was ranking me high because several people had come to him saying my name, specifically in connection with how my cousin's in the game, my husband's in the game, and I said, who said that? And he said, you and Lily.
Oh wait, me and Lily? About you?
Yeah.
Your name's never come out my mouth. This is about to be round 2 Electric Boogaloo. There's a fib going around. I did not say that. I don't even know you have a cousin in the game. Who's your cousin?
Ross.
Okay, well, I didn't even know that. And when I sat down with you in that group saying that, and honestly, that's what I thought of you and Brody being honest players, that was the first time I had spoken about you to you. But I have not even, like, no. It's
Well, that's-
Junebug.
That's what confused me is I felt like I was good with both of you.
Yeah.
So, like...
And I haven't heard Lily say anything about you either. And I had talked to Lily once.
Yeah.
And Lily's the person that got me out season 2. I mean, I didn't come here with bad blood, but I also didn't come with good, clean vibes
Yeah.
from Miss Lily. So, I'm not kikiing with Lily. I never said your name.
Okay.
Shane said that, though?
Yeah.
That is just, like, I understand. So, aside, I know what you just said, and I want to hear you and confirm that I did not say that. But outside of that, hearing another fib go around with my name, I am pissed.
So here's the thing, Shane, I was like, who said it? He was like, I can't remember names, and he like was going through the list, and he was like, these are the people I know definitely didn't say it, and the only 2 left out of the list of who definitely didn't say it was you and Lily.
I see.
But he said it came up several times.
Yeah.
So he was like, so it could have been both of them.
Yeah.
So whenever you go talk to Shane, like, I don't want you to be like,
Okay.
I heard you're spreading lies, because it's
Okay.
not that.
Okay.
But like, he will feel very good about developing a relationship with you.
Yeah.
If you go in there and say, I want to clear up, because Claire talked to me about
Yeah.
the conversation you had, because he was upset that we were both in the greenhouse, because he was like, now no one's going to be honest with us. So if you
Mhm.
go in there and clear that up with him,
Okay. Yeah,
it will
I'll do
be
that.
beneficial for you and his relationship.
Yeah, I think so. And for our relationship, I just need to. I know. The mosquitoes and the June bugs
Yeah.
are freaking me out. The June bugs are like little bullets flying, so I just can't. All right.
Yeah,
Like,
I wanted to
no,
clear that
just-
up with you.
And thank you for pulling me aside because I had no idea. And absolutely, like, I don't know how I can say it further, but absolutely, I did not, even mention y'all. The people that I ranked high were the people that were asking about it.
Yeah.
And it's not like I said, oh, I'm gonna rank you high.
That's the thing is I didn't even
Or
ask
something.
for this. I don't know how
I didn't
got
think
here.
you did. And not
I
that I'm
didn't.
surprised. Exactly. So
I don't know how it happened.
yeah.
That's
so,
why I was like, I'm gonna take the useless cute B.
Mm-hmm. It goes for one round.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah. I have no idea what's gonna happen with the fly trap, but I mean, you have for one round. But absolutely, like.
I'm not immune from fly trap though, so I'm
Right.
still like keeping my ears out for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But I can confirm that I had not ever talked about you. Yeah.
I want to talk to Lily.
Yeah.
Brody, can I steal you too?
Okay.
Yeah. Abriel, do you want me to let you guys go first? Okay. Are you talking with him? Yeah. Okay. God.
I just know it behooves of me to be on your good side.
I did introduce myself as such, so.
Right, exactly. Just move aside if you're not. But seriously, like, I have, like, zero intention of, like, going after you. And yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at right now.
Yeah, excellent. I mean, I feel the same. I mean, you know me.
Mhm.
I am a fairly honest and straightforward player, so I'm never really looking for trouble. And yeah, no, I'm just chilling. I'm still scoping things out. I'm a slow burn typically, so
Same.
I'm getting a feel for things. But how is the greenhouse?
It was good. I think our main conversation was just around like, not necessarily like who we want out, but like people that we notice like are more protected. Which interestingly, like we didn't really consider like who, like the order of the ranking, which I think is like very evident of like who's close to who.
I don't know. It's hard to tell because what Jess and I were saying is that you can't tell, for at least the middle people, if that is an average or a median.
True.
Did everyone put you as 7? Or did some people put you as 1 and some people put you as 18?
That's fair.
Because for me, like, I told a handful of people, like, I'm not against the greenhouse. I'm not a power grabber, but, like, I'm open to more of that this season because I've never done it before.
Right.
And I think maybe it's time. But I'm still decent low on the ranking for the fact that, like, I thought some people put me higher up.
Right.
So that makes me think some people
Right.
put me quite low.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, who are they?
Right.
Because I feel like I'm getting along with everyone so far, but I haven't gotten a chance
Yeah.
to talk to everyone, to
Yeah.
be fair.
I think you're totally safe for tonight.
I do
Like,
think
I
for
don't,
tonight I'm okay.
Yeah. I think going forward, I would prefer to target. I am, like, if I had to choose, like, first order of business, I am more so focused on the previous winners.
Okay.
Because clearly they have the ability to, like, win a jury, and, like, navigate the social politics of it all. So that's just kind of what I'm considering.
And I guess I hadn't really considered the jury thing, because what I'm thinking about winners is that each season is so specific to itself. The people who were playing that, you know, the winners were able to win that jury.
Right.
This is a different jury, and I feel like we can't ignore the fact if someone's already won.
Yeah.
Whether that to you means like they've earned it again and that's impressive, or like they had their turn, they don't need it. Like, I feel like that could be a toss up for a jury, and I do feel like it is such a specific set of circumstances, and it's like no detracting from the winners, they did the work, but it is such a specific set of games and challenges and people, and some of it always has to be luck of the circumstances lining up and people working with you and the people you're not working with doing what you intended for them to do. And so I do see it as a bit more of a blank slate when it comes to winners because they don't have that anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree completely. I think my perception though is that like people like Brandon, Shakira, Gavin
They're
are
charismatic people.
exactly, and so like I just don't want to get to the point that it's final 8. All 3 of them are still in.
Yeah.
If they're working with you or working together, working against each other or not, like they have the ability to sway votes, to make moves and that sort of thing. Because I think all 3 of them are coming into this game, this season, like with a much stronger knowledge of the strategy behind the game.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, that's just what I'm worried about.
Yeah, no, I definitely see that it applies. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how the winners fare over the next like couple of rounds. Because I think it does vary a lot by season specifically.
Yeah.
That each of the seasons was so different. That like for Brandon in particular, they had such a tight 3, and they had Christian helping them, unfortunately, because he thought he was going to break in there.
Right.
And so when that doesn't exist, does Brandon find that again?
Right.
And so I feel like since that was a big part of his social game, was getting that kind of thing locked in early. If I don't see him doing that again, I'm like, okay, then he moves down on my list.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So it's watching to see, are they playing the same game? Because that's the game they won. But if they're not able to make those same sort of dominoes fall into place,
right.
I might stop watching because there are other people who could have done it.
Yeah.
You know, that like, did Brody and Patrick make it in front of a jury? No, but they almost did. And the two of them are people that like
Exactly. And especially have the ability to win a jury of people like
and
us.
to talk
You know.
their way into anything. They're slippery
Completely
bastards.
agree.
Love them to death. No, yeah. So I'm still watching people who got close, and people I think could win a jury anyway, and
Yeah.
people who are those like charismatic and very convincing players. Because honestly, how is Brody number one on this list?
Fucking baffles me.
Who agreed to that? Because I know he was asking for it, but who said yes?
He was like at least 10 on my list.
He was in my bottom 3. Especially because I heard he was going for it. I'm like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But I feel like we vibe, and like I was having so much fun with you, and then we got into different groups, and then I like haven't seen you since. And I'm like, nah.
Literally,
Like
yeah.
you were somebody that I was like, oh, you seem fine. Let's
No,
You know
same.
what I mean?
Like I feel like you're a really like level-headed person,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like with you, it's like what you see is what you get. Like you're not behind backs, like backstabbing. You're not like scheming, like plotting or whatever. And like that's the kind of game that I like to play, and that's what I like in an ally. So like you're definitely someone that I would want to work with because I also feel like we vibe and stuff. So I had heard through the grapevine that you won at the top, and I was trying to hear that from the horse's mouth, and I couldn't. So I ended up voting you in the top. I think I
great.
was like number 3.
Perfect. You were definitely. I cannot remember. I didn't write down my, but you were definitely in the top half for me.
Yes,
Because
yes.
I put.
Which is where I wanted to be.
Yeah, because I wasn't. I'm not. Like I wasn't. I didn't think you were gunning. I was like, I don't get a vibe that you're gunning for me. You know what I mean? So I'm not really trying to like, shit on you and put you toward the bottom or anything.
No.
But yeah, do you have any inkling of like? I have no idea what's about to happen. Like,
So
there's a lot-
I just spoke to Maddie. So she gave me like the rundown of like what happened in the greenhouse. So
Hey girls.
hey, we're just talking about what we think might happen and like what happened, the rundown in the greenhouse. So like no one really wanted nominating power. Of course, everyone really wanted like seeds and immunity and stuff. And so Maddie kind of just stepped up and said like, I don't want to nominate, but since no one else wants to do it, then like I'll do it. And she was like 5th, so she kind of got stuck with it. The only person that knew what they wanted was Shane. Shane wanted Rose.
Okay.
Everyone else was like, I'm fine with whatever I get. Maddie says that she has no clear targets. She doesn't know who she wants to nominate. I haven't got a chance to speak to Shane yet. However, some intel that I did get is that in the greenhouse it was spoken that the reason that Brody wanted 2 seeds is because he will for sure bid on the fly trap. He did not name a target, but he did say that the person that I want to fly trap, their season is not represented here, which means season 4.
What? Okay.
Interesting.
Well, I
horse's
think,
mouth.
I think everyone just said season 4. And it kind of like became.
I know it's definitely like a.
It's like, we're not
It's
playing
a
this.
scapegoat. It's a scapegoat at this point.
I know.
But whenever Brody says something, I believe him. When he says he's gonna do it,
The thing is, Brody has to be honest in the start of games because
no one will believe him otherwise, and it'll
Yeah.
get too messy.
like literally he will say I did this in Big Brother that I played with him. I said the exact same thing to everybody. So when people like cross-checked me, it was like, what'd you cross-check in the truth? So
Right. There's only one thing coming out of your mouth and being it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the only thing. You can't get caught up in a lie that way.
Yeah.
Also, I just don't feel like he would. Why would he want to lie about that? If anything, like that would put a target on your back to lie about wanting to fly trap someone.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's another reason why I believe him.
Yeah, I believe him. I mean, I think also it's smart for him to do that.
Yeah.
Because if he
I'm just filling them in on my intel of what happened in the greenhouse.
Okay.
Have you gotten the rundown yet?
I have a little bit.
Okay.
Well, I just talked to Claire, so
Oh, okay. So you probably have the same information I do because I talked to Maddie.
okay.
Yeah.
She was saying like, well, from what I took away from that was that Brody really is
Gunning for the fly trap.
and he
it's
has a
season
target.
4. It's season 4.
Season 4.
Is the,
Yes. Because he was like, I won't say a name, but just know that the person that I am wanting to fly trap, their season is not represented here, and the only season not represented was
4.
Was 4.
Also,
Interesting.
he
Okay.
said the same thing to me. I was the first one to talk to him after the greenhouse, and he said, he actually told me he didn't know he was targeting. He didn't want to say. Sorry.
Why do
He
you
wanted
think he's
to-
going for it?
he
Is he
wanted-
afraid that someone's gonna use it on him if he doesn't?
Well,
Or
there's
does he just
another
feel
one that
like
we're gonna get.
No,
later,
like literally,
but
literally he said.
I do think he is. I think he is afraid that someone will use
Right.
this one on him. Yeah.
And
I mean, this is me not having spoken to him much
Yeah.
about it at all, but
just
Yeah.
the, like Brody's perception, I feel like that's like probably dead on, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Especially because also he was like the most gung ho about getting in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
He got
He
number
was.
one.
I heard that he was
He did.
campaigning for Rose. So to hear that he took the seeds is crazy.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
No, but I fully believe that he wanted to take the seeds so he could do the fly
Well, if
trap.
he decided to do the fly trap, then that makes sense. That he decided that was his strategy. you know?
Yeah.
That makes total sense.
And it also kind of tracks with your season with when you bought it first round, he was like, yes, I'm agreeing with you so you don't use it on me.
Mhm.
Remember?
Yeah.
So like it makes sense for what Brody's doing. Also, he's made his name so like said already in round one.
He's
Like,
being very loud.
very.
Have you got the lowdown on what happened in the greenhouse? Because that's just what we're just recapping.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, you don't have to go through it again if you just finished it.
Okay, well, TLDR.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
TLDR of Flytrap is being bid on.
Yeah.
For sure.
Was
By
it
Brody.
Brody was pushing that, yeah. Are we letting Brody get the fly trap? It seems like everybody's,
That's a good fucking
everybody's
question.
talking about
That's a
Brody
great
wants
question.
fly
I didn't go
trap.
to school for fun.
Because he has the most seeds in the game right now, but if nobody...
Does he?
Does he?
I mean, yeah, he's 3.
Yes. Oh, has he have 3?
Well,
So
he
he got
got
two
no, he
seeds,
has.
and then he got
got
two
one
seeds.
from 2, 3.
You keeping track?
But I mean,
Not
someone's got
seats,
to-
but I keep track of like who gets in the greenhouse and who gets what, and I
Oh.
wrote down the order of them all.
I'm keeping seed counts up to God.
So I'm not saying like I don't want Brody to get the fly trap or anything, but
Yeah.
everybody's saying Brody's gonna get fly trap.
No, I think he is going
everybody
to
knows.
bid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But then what
But
happens
do we
after
want
that?
it in his hands?
Honestly, I don't
Well, yeah, the
think.
only way to stop him then would be for people to pool seats
Right.
to
Yeah.
go against him.
I don't see him
Which
as
is
a
gonna-
threat to me personally because of his. He was like the first person to say to me, "Hey, I'm going for this greenhouse, and I feel comfortable with this group." And it was
Yeah.
like a group in here.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Whoever's in this group, you don't have to feel uncomfortable with me. I would like to be in the greenhouse."
Yeah.
That was
Honestly,
early. That was
if
early.
he bids on it, and like you said, the only way to get it from him would be to pool. I don't necessarily know if
Anyone's going to want to
if
do that.
anyone's gonna want to do that. I wouldn't want to. I don't want to say waste a seed, but like
Right.
I feel like it'd be a waste of a seed because I feel like there's a strong possibility that I'm not his target, and I know that sounds pretty heartless.
No, right,
No,
yeah.
but that's because then if you buy it, you're left with no seeds.
Yeah.
And if he feels like you like stole it out from under him, then he's mad at you. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
but it's a risk. So unless
Well,
you
and then
feel like you're
associate
involved in
yourself
his
with a group,
target,
and
it's
it's
not
like,
smart.
all right,
to
well,
do
that's a click.
Yeah.
Right, and then
Right.
you get
Oh, he's gonna
attachment.
come back with a vengeance. Whoever counters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And there's nominations between now and then
Someone
as
just
well
let
that
him
could
have it,
change
to be
everything.
honest.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean,
So I guess the
There's a
next
lot.
thing is if we can try, if there's
We're
any
gonna figure
intel
out
about
who's
who,
getting nominated.
Yeah.
and then you know what I mean,
Yeah.
whoever that person is,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like they want them,
Yeah.
like
I might
whatever group we
sneak
think
out.
that is.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna go try and find-
Yeah.
I
Let's
haven't
go talk
spoken to
girl.
Meredith.
Has anyone seen Maddie? Because I'm scared I'm about to get thrown on the bottle.
I don't know. Go talk to her though.
I spoke to Maddie.
'Cause she's
She
got
said
two-
She
she
said
had
she
two
didn't even know.
nominations.
She said she didn't even know who she wanted. I'm not gonna lie. She said she didn't know.
Which it translates to she's probably just gonna choose 2 people on the bottom. So you need a good.
Yeah,
a
I
good
know, and I haven't
pyramid.
really talked to her, but I can't.
Abby, I've been trying to spread that yes, you have some of the most seeds, but that
I have
you-
2, but
That's
now
not
I'm on
true
even
anymore.
playing field with like everyone.
That's fair. But I'm only saying that because that was the reason for you, I guess, being at the bottom.
Like I literally told people, I said I don't want to be a threat for having seeds.
But I
put me
was
at the
letting
bottom, I'm not
people
gonna be
know
mad.
that you also said that they're like communal seeds that would be it could be used to
For the
counteract a
Yes.
fly trap. And so I've been like spreading that message. So if you also want to spread that message,
Okay, Slay, that's fine with me.
Also, if you are nominated by a Sunfire, you do get another seed. But we don't want you to be.
We'll
Well, and I
cross
feel like
that
that's a
bridge when it
reason not to nominate me. Like if
That's
you're
fine.
give you
That's
more
fine.
if
To
there
give
is
you more
any
seeds,
if there
yeah.
is any worry about me having more seeds, which I think the most people can have right now is 2 anyway.
Yeah.
Brody might have
Brody.
3.
Oh, but except for Brody because he got seeds, but
Okay.
like why would you give me another one? Right, that's if that's a worry.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck? Okay, anyway, bye. Love you guys. TTYL.
I am feeling okay. I definitely knew like that ranking was safe for what I was asking for, you know, because it's all an average.
Yeah.
I mainly needed to come see you. There was that episode. There was a fib going around someone's lying about me, putting their name in my mouth, putting my name in their mouth. And it was that we were talking about, Claire was listening to about like y'all feeling as targets, and someone listed a list. I can't remember if she said it was you. You were confirming people who it wasn't, and Lily and I left off that list. But I wanted to just come back around and say, like, I have not talked about anybody to anybody. Yeah. And I don't have any alliance with nobody.
So what happened was, I heard something about Claire, and I told her, and she was like, well, who was it? But like you said, this round has been fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I couldn't remember who the fuck it was.
Okay.
And I was like, I'll just say who it's not. And I was like, this is it. And she was like, oh, so it was them. And I was like, no, I don't want to tell you that.
Okay.
Because that's not fucking fair to them to say, oh, it was them.
Yeah.
When I don't remember.
Yeah.
And
I
when I
hear
told
you.
her, I was like,
Yeah.
I feel like you don't trust me now, and I feel like I shouldn't have told you. But I was like, I don't want to say it was them because I don't know if it was them. I can't say.
Yeah.
So that was the conversation.
So I completely hear you. I completely hear you. And I appreciated that she pulled me aside and told me what was going on. And it's the same thing as why I'm coming to you is that, you know, no, I don't have no bad blood between anybody. I haven't talked to anybody about anybody. So that's what it was. I was making sure it wasn't part 2 electric boogaloo. There's a fib going around.
No,
But that's what it is. Mainly, I know that y'all feel, you know, like targeted or like a different way with being in Greenhouse, but I just wanted to come tell y'all
I'm
congrats.
fine.
Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah. I just don't know who to put up.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a seed?
I do from the ranking.
Do you know what you're doing with it for the fly trap? That's really my question.
So the way it goes is it starts off at 1 in auction. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is it selling for 1? It can
It's
bid.
starting as you can bid.
Right. So absolutely not.
Yeah.
If someone came to me with a plan and I supported that plan, which I haven't heard anything, then I am willing to sacrifice my first seed. I know season 4 there was like hoarding of seeds, and that's not what I want to do. I expect to have more seed flow, more plan. So it's that in this first round, how everybody's feeling, how everybody is on edge. That's what it is. Is that I am personally supporting everybody this first round. So if somebody had,
we're gonna ask that you guys avoid this area tonight because of the bugs.
Okay.
Oh.
So if we could just find a spot
What?
inside.
You tell me what diseases are
I
going
would
around
say
here.
Well, it's the noise. It's the noise of the bugs.
Oh, the noise of the bugs.
I do.
Think about it. I don't think I'm gonna put you up.
I don't have any. I took.
Yeah.
I basically kind of want to just be making sure like the fly trap isn't used, or like is used but isn't used on like us. So I'm trying to figure out who would be willing to give us.
Well,
our
absolutely.
seeds.
I haven't heard anything, and I really like both of y'all. Y'all two were like part of the people that I really wanted to hang out with. But that's what I can confirm is that I have not heard any plan, and if I hear any plan with y'all name in there, I'm out.
But you're good. That was the one thing I said when we were picking. I was like, the one thing, I don't care what happens, just not be nominated.
Yeah.
I was like, that was
Hot.
my one.
Aww.
I was like,
straight
y'all,
like,
she
I'm
needs
not
to.
doing
She
it.
just needs to get
And I hear that, and that's what I want to do is return that support.
Right. I was
Yeah.
like, she cannot be first out again.
Because I'm here to play a hot game. Yeah, I'm here to play fire.
That hard.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Each other.
How are you? How are you feeling?
Good. Actually, no, I'm not feeling good.
What's wrong?
I've been told that not everyone, that people have told the 2 powers, dominating powers, they want one of me, Gavin, or Ross to go here.
Okay, well, I talked to Shane, and Shane was like, do you have any opinion? And I was like, it's round 1.
Yeah.
My opinion is don't send me home.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
But I do.
I understand the sentiment.
The only things that have been floated at this point are season 4 is tight and Brody's going first. Like, that's literally all I've heard at this point. So,
with that being said,
I also don't know what Maddie's gonna do. I barely talked to Maddie.
I talked to Maddie first, and she said she feels pressured to nominate one of us, or like all 3 of us, or 2 of the 3. But she wants to see if other people don't also want that necessarily.
Okay.
With that, I just think there's a lot more well-connected people than us. Like,
No, I feel like you guys are kind of being thrown under the bus because you're the most recent season.
Yeah.
And you guys were just like a friendly cast.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that like this is all stars.
And don't get me wrong, I understand we are friends to some
Yeah.
degree. But I didn't even talk to these fuckers until after this whole thing.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm not going to pregame. That's stupid. And everyone's like, they're pregaming. They didn't say that, but the connection was there. And with that, I don't know. I think there's just objectively some better targets for this first round.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know how this will play out. I'm just hoping I don't go in the block necessarily. And if I do, I'm going to just start pitching for the fly trap, I guess. Because, like, what else can I do?
You absolutely could. Like, I feel like it would just be dumb to blindly go with the season 4's closed because, like, I've heard, like, oh, I've heard this or I've heard this, but, like, who's saying season 4 is closed?
Yeah.
Like,
well, it's Thomas.
I watched,
Thomas' stuff.
I watched you guys film. Like, I filmed you guys, so, like, I just could tell it was a friendly season.
Objectively, all three of us kind of backstabbed each other. Like,
Yes.
Gavin backstabbed Ross. I did it.
I think I was talking to Ross and Beth. I was like,
Hi. Hey.
Hey.
have you talked to Maddie at all?
No.
I cannot
Can't
find her.
fucking find her.
She, last time I talked to her, she was outside the garage.
Oh. No, they're not supposed
But that was the very first conversation.
Okay.
But anyway, I get.
I've tried to put you in grad.
It's okay. It's okay. I didn't expect to be so low.
Me either. But I put you up there because, and you know, there's talk of the 4 girls,
Yeah.
but you and Shane talked early, and so I was like, no, I'm gonna try and bump you up
I
so
know.
that one of us could be in there. But
Yeah, it's okay. It happens.
Yeah.
I know the big target is looking at us right now, and I'm just trying to pivot at least away from me, minimum.
Yeah.
I just objectively think there's better fish to fry right now.
Sure.
Because even though we're like recently close, there's just objectively more friendly people. You know, like not trying to put you out there, but you are married to one of the players. You're not a target in that sense.
Yeah.
But there's just
trust me.
You're not like you're saying
You're not
you're not
target
the
for me.
only.
Yeah.
You're not the only connection.
I told the camera, I was like, the one thing I cannot do in this game is vote Claire out tonight. Because then I have to live with it. You know?
Yeah,
It's not like
yeah.
I can't just like avoid it the rest
But
of my life.
tomorrow's a different story.
Truly, like she will be much better tomorrow. Like
yeah. If you do that to her first night, you're just fucked. That's
Because then they're driving home like,
we didn't drive together.
oh, that's smart.
Oh,
That's smart.
okay.
We didn't drive together.
amazing.
Maddie drove Claire.
That's impeccable.
So funny.
So do you? I mean, who do you want the spotlight to be on?
That's the hard part of like
Right.
pivoting here, and
Throwing the names and hoping
Yeah.
it sticks.
I'm still trying to run down the numbers of everything.
Sure.
But I'm gonna be frank. I think it would be someone from season 3. If I'm honest with you, I don't know if that'll happen. Not you, obviously.
Grandma.
But just because I know it's
Grandmother,
the
what-
people that put the target on us, so like they said the name on us first, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like that retaliation thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because being frank about you, is Thomas and Shakira that started the rumors, from what I've heard.
For sure.
Yeah.
So like to me, that's who I would target. Obviously, I can't target Thomas. He's too embarrassed.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily want to because I tried clearing the air with them.
Yeah.
And they were like at least fake.
Yeah.
And they did the cordial thing, but I don't know how far that went.
Yeah.
I also don't want to see Shakira go first either. But it has to be someone.
You don't want it to
Winner's
be
a
you.
winner.
It's gotta be someone.
Okay.
But I don't
Yeah,
know.
what about Brandon?
Yeah. What about Brandon?
Yeah.
You know.
You're never getting targeted for me.
I would like to go to tomorrow. I would like to see the sun again.
I would like to get in bed and sleep and not drive home.
Have you all heard anything about their nominating?
No, I can't get into
So-
Maddie or.
Maddie feels pressure to nominate us, but she doesn't necessarily want to. That's what she told me.
So she's just gonna see what other people bring her.
Yes.
Interesting.
She feels pressured to do so, but she doesn't want to do so.
Yeah.
I really need to find her because I'm getting
I need to.
kind of sketched up because I really haven't talked to her that
Yeah.
much, and I feel like it would be
Shitty chat.
easy.
I was gonna jump in this guy.
There's Taylor. If that's who you're looking for. Are you who are you thinking about blocking?
Claire like put a gun to my head and said like if I take immunity, you're gonna give me a bank vote, and I was like, sure.
Okay.
So Claire,
Okay.
who, because I want to go all the way with you, I want Claire out as soon as possible.
Okay.
To be honest with you, and seeing her in third makes me want to jump off a cliff.
I'm really. Maybe I missed Brody's campaign, but I kind of can't believe that Brody and Claire are like in the
Yes.
top 3. I
What?
really
What's
I'm bothered by how low I was. Like I'm just
Yeah.
a little spooked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think. I mean, I just talked to Brody, and he's got his mystery target that he wants to do or whatever.
He wants
And
probably Gavin or Dylan out.
which
Whatever. I
Yeah.
don't care.
But I think I told him it's smart for him to try and get the fly trap because if he doesn't, someone
No,
will fly
it's
trap
very
his
smart.
ass and
It's
he
very
needs it.
smart.
So,
He needs it.
Yeah.
Do you want to be blocked? A vote.
I don't care.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me. I mean, we could save it for later.
I will.
Put that in your
Right now, I will just block you, and if somebody comes up to me and was like, "I would really like to be blocked," I'm like, "Okay, well then you can't vote for me until top 6."
Sure.
And then I'll say yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm sorry.
Do you think?
don't get a big vote.
Do you think that if you block me, will that put a radar on this little?
Maybe.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Maybe try and find someone else because
Okay.
I'm gonna but I'll take it if you need to.
Okay.
But I am gonna vote with the house in the first vote. It would be, or if everyone's doing it, I might do one, just to
spice it up,
just to cause some.
Yeah, I don't really care about this round to be honest anymore because I feel comfortable that I'm not going.
Yeah, you shouldn't be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Work.
So basically, what happened was the bottom two were going to be the nominating people because no one fucking wanted that.
Like the bottom two?
Like 4th and 5th place.
Oh, I thought you meant like the bottom in this.
No.
I was
4th and 5th place.
Uh-oh.
4th and 5th place are going to be the two people that are nominating because none of the other three.
That's fair. Yeah, which is Shane and Maddie.
Yeah.
But
Do you know? Okay, Maddie's one of the people that I've seen the least of.
Same.
I don't know where either of them stood. Shane was not happy that he was nominated.
Yeah, I don't.
He
think
was not happy, and he took Rose.
Yeah.
But
what order was he in?
4th. So he was forced to take Rose, basically, and he told me, "I will take Sunflower if you take it. I will take Rose if you take it, and give you Sunflower."
I know that you guys all agreed, which I think is totally fair. That the top 5 agreed. Those without power safe. I think that's so fair.
Well, I basically said, look, I'm okay taking this fly trap. In fact, I kind of want it.
You are the chaotic king. It would be kind of lit.
Well, because I know the person I'm going after won't make waves.
Fly trapping?
Yes. Like the person I have in mind, and I can't say it because I don't know who's close with
That's alright. That's alright. I get it.
I want to tell y'all, but I don't know if you're close with the person. But
I get it.
The person, not to say no one's gonna miss this person, but the person, I think it'll be better for more people that this person is gone than them being here.
I just hope it's not us.
I'll say no. You have how many seeds?
We both have 0. Well,
No,
0.
I have
0.
two.
I was one of
your
the
ass, yeah,
drop
your ass
through.
Because I beat
which was
him,
fucked up.
and then I won the
2.
the extra one.
So you have 2 seeds?
Yeah, I have 2
Okay.
seeds. And then I told everyone, I said, if you don't,
And
so
I don't want to be a threat for having 3 seeds at this point. So put me at the bottom. I'm not
I
gonna
would
win.
contribute to, if I had something, I would contribute to.
Yeah, you don't get fuck off. All right,
Okay,
you don't
yeah.
have shit. You just kissing ass. All right, we're all aware of what's happening, Brady. I may ask.
Okay.
When it comes to that, are you look, and you can tell me I don't want you to be fly trap. I'd rather give it to so and so because I trust them more. That's fine with me. I want it because I think the person I'm choosing is generally safe.
Okay.
Choice. But I also understand people have their own motives here, and I don't know everyone's situation.
Yeah.
And so
And it's
and if you
right,
could
I don't.
yeah, so
I don't think anyone knows their situation.
And here's the thing, I know I just won that challenge.
Mhm.
We know it. Everyone knows it's up on the fucking wall. And I'm gonna go for fly trap. I'm gonna be the #1 target, and it is what it is. But shit, someone has to fucking take a bullet.
Yeah.
And
Otherwise,
so-
we'd all be twiddling our thumbs.
or we go fucking random.
Yeah.
Even worse.
Which is just not.
And I'm not letting Tim Horton over there choose who's going home.
No, that's fair.
So it's just not the way I play this game. I'm not putting the risk of a fucking rock draw.
No, I get it. I get it.
So
Especially in first round.
Is there someone y'all have in mind?
I think we both probably say the same.
Are y'all close?
You can go first.
We didn't
Like, do
work
y'all
together.
trust
each other.
We didn't
For
work
now.
together in
I would
our
say
season,
for
but,
now.
like, we could
y'all
keep-
on the same season. Well, to be fair, Brady was there for like 2 rounds, so it's hard to work.
Four,
Four,
and
but
like
whatever.
And then I kind of threw Shane under the bus, and then Thomas and Shakira killed me. So our season is a weird group.
It's a weird season.
It's a weird
season.
mix.
And I think that especially early, I'm willing to abandon any past. I'm not
gameplay.
worried about past games. I don't
There-
think anyone's taking that.
There
in.
are some people I haven't talked to as much that I would be more comfortable with than others.
Do you mind saying 1 or 2 names? You don't have to. I'm
I
trying.
feel like
I'm trying to say if I'm trying to figure out if the person I think is safe is actually safe. Because I don't want this person to find out because they are.
I get it. That's just-
everyone here is talented enough to avoid it if they know it's coming. You know.
Yeah, I agree. People can figure it out.
And so that's why I'm just hesitant to say on a normal season. I just said fucking say the name because that person's not gonna be good enough to stop.
I mean, it's round 1, so like in retrospect, I wouldn't be super mad for most people.
Okay.
To be quite on, like,
Fair.
it's round
Fair.
1.
Yeah,
We've
there's well,
like,
I was
who
doing-
have I talked to for more than 5-10 minutes?
Well, that's what
total?
I just told them in there. I was like, yo, look at this group. I feel good about everybody, but I don't feel fucking safe with anyone.
Right, I get that.
Because
Especially you.
You cannot create a relationship with anyone in 5-minute conversations with 18 people in a house with 8,000
Yeah.
things going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just can't.
And yeah, there's just some people that I haven't seen as much that
Okay.
like, yeah, I'd be more comfortable with, but like I'm not gonna put my neck out in round 1
Mm-hmm.
for that many people.
Okay. I don't think the person I'm going after is going to offend either of you. Put it that way.
Anyone but me. It's the first round. Anyone but me.
And look, I will tell people that I'm going for Flytrap. I would appreciate it if y'all didn't just throw it out there.
I do think I'll be real, most people know.
I know.
Yeah.
But I want it to come from me for the most part of like, so they know it's like legit. Do you think people are going to give it to me or no?
Like, are you trying to pull seeds and
I think it really depends on
Who that target is?
who it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to tell some people. The people that I think this person going out is going to benefit, I'm going to have to tell them. And I don't know if I trust these people enough for them not to say. But it's going to be what it's
I
going
get
to
it.
be.
I get it.
Like, at some point I got to say a name.
Okay, here's the thing. If you need a seed,
I'm not going to collect seeds till after nominations.
no, that's fine.
Anyway.
Um,
Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay. I just said yes.
It was Christian.
If you need a seed, just let me know what you're thinking first.
Okay. Yeah. So the reason I took seeds to
But
be
odds
clear,
are I'll be cool with that.
So the reason I took seeds is because I didn't want to take something else and then ask people for seeds if I'm going for.
That's fair.
I don't want people to say, "Hey, I'm giving you my seeds," and when I can get 3 myself and just those I lose them.
That's
Like it's
fair.
not taking someone else's.
Yeah.
So, okay.
That being said, I want to give you that chance to go talk to more people.
I do want to talk to
I
more
want to talk to
people.
Maddie and Shane really
I
bad.
trust you
really
to.
need to talk to Matthew because
I just need to continue talking to y'all.
Yeah.
So
I held my word.
please- Me too.
I put you in 1.
I think you and 8.
I said 6 to 11.
I literally
so.
told people, I said, you can put me at the
Yeah,
bottom.
I get it.
I don't know.
I get it.
I have
I get
I think it
it.
was like 14.
Hey, sorry.
I'm about to
We're,
walk out.
yeah, we're
so-
wrapping up.
Well, I was
Wait,
gonna talk to you.
wait,
If
Brody, let
possible.
me see you for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, and then 2 seconds from me.
Literally 2 seconds. Will you tell me what you're thinking?
Yeah, will you not tell anybody?
I won't tell anyone. I pinky promise, and if you hear it from
Yeah, I know.
anybody, you'll know it came from me.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I think that's just someone, because I think it benefits everyone.
This is kind of game body, like I won't lie.
I think it benefits everyone from season 4 because it breaks up that group a little bit. It makes it's an easy pitch to them, and then he's someone who doesn't develop early. He develops late and just kicks your ass. And I'm not gonna let that happen. Like, why let someone build when you can stop it now?
Absolutely.
You know?
I was surprised that he was high up on the list.
I was too. I thought he was gonna be the bottom. So.
That's
Are you
cool
good
with
with
me.
that?
That
Okay.
is cool with me. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
I promise I'm not gonna tell anybody. Like, we're
I
good.
trust you a lot, and I trust Thomas a lot. I don't know if you're good with that, who you're good with.
Yeah, Thomas and I are fine.
But
chill.
I'm like, you are two people that I trust a lot.
I got you.
Do with that what you will.
You said in there that you wanted to work with me, and I'm gonna be so honest with you because I love you so much. Like, it's hard for me to believe you.
Okay. Well.
Because you also told me in round 1 of season 1 that you wanted to work with me.
Right. Well, here's my perspective. And you can stop me anytime just to like fact check me. In a holistic sense, I work with people who understand where I'm coming from to want to work with them. Does that make sense? So like, if I don't have a motive to work with you, what's the reason? And what's the reason for you to want to work with me? Because you kind of feel it, right? Generically, we are friends in real life. We're best friends. Siblings even, right? I did go against you in the first game, but it was because of how you were situated, how I wasn't situated. This game, really, I feel like we're in completely different boats, especially from the other game, in that, number one, you're married to someone in the game, legitimately. I feel like that puts a target on your back. And honestly, towards the end of this game, if, like, let's say you and Brody are far in this game, I don't see y'all as having many options other than someone like me who wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
That's my logic. Does that make sense?
I hear you.
No, not necessarily you working with Brody, just being in the game.
Yeah.
Also, I think you're a great social player. I think you have probably one of the best social tier games in this cast, and I feel like you would definitely be targeted at some point.
Yeah.
Now, I think everyone could get targeted at some point for any reason, right? I think it's good to be on your side because in games that we haven't worked together, it's worked out very bad for one of us.
Every game that we've entered together, would love to work with you and have you in my corner. I think because we're so close outside of the game, you are very good at turning off the relationships you came into the game with. I am not. And I have this innate, deep, brotherly trust in you that I think, like, I'm gonna believe what you tell me for the most part. And so, like, that's why I'm kind of in this situation now of, well, I trusted him last time and I shouldn't have. So, like, but I also, my gut, because of our relationship outside this game, is to always trust you. And so, like,
you kind of
that's where I'm like, I don't know what to do with you. But, like, I'm telling you that I would love to work with you. I think especially it would be very poetic after our season.
Very poetic.
But, like, it's gonna take a good bit for me to know it's real.
Yeah. And look, you don't have to co-sign anything right now. Like, we don't have to, like, put anything in ink right now. Let's feel the vibes. I'm okay with that. You're not on my, like, target list at all. Like, you're not on my radar. Because I feel like when push comes to shove, honestly, if, like, I get backed into a corner or you get backed into a corner, I feel like there are a lot of instances where it'd be advantageous for me to work with you, to go to you if I'm in trouble, or you the same, even if we haven't been working together. Because you just get strategy and social strategy to the point where, like, you don't really, if, let's say you're working with someone the whole game, if something makes sense, you're going to do it, you know? So, no, like, I don't want to pressure you into, like, working with me. I just want to let you know I'm comfortable with you.
Yeah.
Right? So, if you're not comfortable right now, we can just mend whatever this is.
I'm comfortable with you too. I'm saying that, like, for me to not have a wall up around you in the instance of the game, it's gonna, like, I just have that voice in the back of my head of, like, don't do what you did last time with you specifically. So I'm just like, if we would want to after we hopefully both survive the night.
Yeah. Well, you're immune. Are you
not
immune
from the fly trap? No.
Fuck.